YouTube, what's good, everybody? Glow Gang, MFFLs, what is good? Everybody, what's good? Welcome to a brand spanking new edition of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production channel. If you guys can't tell by now, I am the pistol one. I am your boy Real, and joining me as usual is the cool, calm, and collected one. King, what's good, man?
Nothing much, brother. I am cool, calm, and collected right now. I know y'all might
As
get pissed
always,
off, but
King,
it's
as
okay.
always. Yeah, as always, man. And joining us once again, man, we have our guest from the last video. We got TGK on with us. What's good, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody, man? Appreciate you bringing me on again. I wish I would have been on a dub for sure, so we could say it's TGK's 2-0 on the show.
Yeah, that would have been nice, man. We could have said you was a lucky charm, man. But
Right.
Jesus, man, I thought we had a little time I can calm down a little bit, man. I'm just this game made me so mad, man. Like it's like somebody saying, like, here, man, here's this money. They give it to you and snatch it right out your hand. Like, oh, never mind, you don't get it. But yeah, we're gonna get into all that though. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, of course, we got to go ahead and give a rundown to the people who are new to the channel of what we do here. If you're brand new to the channel, we give you our overall reactions. We'll give you our positives. We'll give you our negatives. We give out the game ball no matter the wins and the losses. But the most important part of the show goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We will take your questions and your comments here towards the end of the show. If you guys could do us a huge favor today, guys, since there's a lot of y'all out here in the group chat, man, I already got a head start on some of the comments. Can you guys, if you're talking to us, put at WTM? We're gonna start doing that again, so we can kind of cut back a little bit on the questions and the comments that are directed towards us. That'll help us kind of keep our show within a certain time frame. So if you guys can, if you're directing any questions or any comments towards us, do put it at WTM in the front of your comments, so that way we'll know that you're addressing it to us, guys. So there we go, fellas. You ready to get into it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
King, go ahead and tell the folks, man, what the score was, man.
It was 99 to 100, man. Today for the bad guys.
Ah, man, that score just every time I look at that score, man, it just makes me mad, bro. Let's go ahead and get into these top performers, man. Who the top performers tonight, King?
You had the Don returning, giving you 30, 10, and 4 with 2 steals. Donovan Mitchell with 23, 6, 7, and 2.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the stats of the game. I guess this how unprepared I am today, man. I just didn't even have nothing up. Let's go ahead and get these stats out the way here. What's going on? Why isn't I? Even the computer like, no, I want to look at the stats. So Dallas shot 42% from the field, 34% from three, 78% from the free throw line. Utah shot 40% from the field, 28% from three, but 61% from the free throw line. There's a discrepancy in free throws we're gonna definitely get into here in this video, man. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to take away from this game. Um, if y'all want, man, we can just have a straight up discussion. We don't have to do the positive, nigga, all that stuff. We just have a straight discussion, man. So let's go ahead and get into it that way. King, man, give us your opinion on this game, man. What you think, bro?
Mavericks should have won the game. We lost. Jazz going to act like they have something going on or so.
Yeah.
Nothing from this game has changed my opinion or shook my confidence, I should say. I watched Luka just give him the business as I thought he could, as I thought he would. I felt like the issue with the team today was big free throws missed by Dwight Powell. The refs, missing a couple calls. I don't like talking about refs. And then between Spencer Dinwiddie, Spencer Dinwiddie did nothing. I felt like today. Today was the worst game where it's not really a bunch where you can say, he made it up. But JB also was pressing. I feel like that's the word TGK used for Spencer the last game, and I felt like it was JB this time. I feel like JB was really trying to figure out how to fit beside Luka, with Luka coming back and still, kind of keep his light on him. Nothing from the game, as I said, makes me feel like the Utah Jazz can do anything different. I mean, they won the game in Utah. They got questionable calls in their favor. I still think Dallas has a blowout in the vicinity. think we were down 15 or so points again this game. Came back with ease. Luka at the beginning of the game, I felt like he was more of a facilitator. He was looking for the rest of the team to really go with their flow and not really change what they were used to already. And then I feel like towards halftime, he changed his philosophy and said, I'm just going to go all in. You guys aren't making shots as much today. JB isn't able to knock down shots as many as he hasn't without me. So it's my time to take it over. Third quarter, we just got into it. He started cooking and getting into his, as they call it, blender. And we just couldn't bring it home in the fourth quarter. Big stops I felt like we had, and then somehow we didn't get the call in our direction, either if it was a flagrant foul that should have went Luka's way, an offensive foul that should have went Dwight Powell's way, and then the free throws from to miss both of those at the end, and then lose by one was pretty major. And Dwight has been, pretty big recently at the free throw line. I guess lastly, I'll talk about that when I get into positives, but we're not doing positives and negatives. So Dwight Powell got some buckets again today. Got in the double digits again for you today, as was expected with Luka returning. Like I said, it was things I can point at, and being the playoffs and today having a discrepancy in free throws. To lose by one, I know, again, not moral victories, and we shouldn't have lost with Luka there, but I really just lost it with, okay, Utah, do it again 2 more times. And I don't believe they can do it. So let's go. Let's bring them to Dallas.
All right, TGK, what you got on this, man? What's your opinion of this game?
Well, for me,
you
I
were
think,
there today, man.
Yeah, I was at the watch party in the AT&T Discovery District, and there was a bunch of fans there, man. It was like the Mavs fan fever is there. But as far as like the game is concerned, I think Kleba getting into foul trouble early on was like pretty big now. Like, who would have thought that going into the end of the season, it would have been a big thing. Him getting in foul trouble early just kind of took him out of rhythm. And then especially getting fouled out, it took us out of that 5 wide or that 5 outlook, right? And when that happens, they're able to stay closer to Luka and not have to cover every single shooter. So that kind of allowed that fourth quarter to be as rugged and as difficult as it was. It was just a defensive struggle. It was a free throw. What is it? Bonzaga or I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, but they just had free throws galore, right? And
Bonanza.
There we go. The free throw bonanza to the free throw line for Gobert. And it was rough. I mean, here's the thing. What I took from the game is that Luka was able to play the game with no issues. He left healthy. And towards the end of the game, he was talking his stuff. So that lets me know he's all right. So coming into game 5 at home, he's been chomping at the bit, right? To have that kind of game to go off. And this is that refuel that they needed. Yeah, it sucks to lose, but I mean, not to make it about the refs, Vegas had Jazz favored by 6 points. I don't know why, right? So if they had them favored by 6 points, knowing that they've lost 2 consecutive games like this, and then Luka coming back and the line only changed by a point, with Luka coming back, I don't know. There's some part of me that's sketchy about that. But overall, again, Dwight Powell missing free throws. Dinwiddie missing a wide open shot at the end. Luka left healthy. Kleber having foul trouble. There's things to fix. And if you fix them, pretty sure you don't lose by 1 point.
Yeah.
Bro, can I throw one more thing? He said about Dinwiddie. I forgot about that. Dinwiddie this time, I felt like he made the wrong decision. This time, I felt like when Luka gave him the ball, Dinwiddie should have passed it to Dodo this time.
It's funny you said that, because at one of the angles I was looking, because I thought that same thing at first. There wasn't enough time.
Okay. Because
he called it. It was like 1.2 or something like that left. He didn't have time to swing it over to another shot. Yeah, I thought that same thing you said. I saw it from another angle.
Let me jump in real quick. The whole the last possession, right? I know everybody was kind of killing the team. When I saw 3 defenders behind Jalen Brunson when he was bringing it up the court, I feel like he should have gone. Yeah. You're not a number 2 anymore. You were playing like a 1, and at that moment you had 3 defenders behind you. There was probably 1 defender down the court. I mean, I think Dodo was down the court. It was a 2v2. nobody could stay in front of Jalen. I feel like he just should have driven it. They would have collapsed on him. You would have had a Dodo wide open. So giving it back to Luka with 4 seconds to go, they probably should have moved the ball to half court in that situation because that wasn't enough time for Luka to create something.
Yeah.
So that was just my 2 cents on that final possession.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm still kind of emotional at the game. I thought I'd give it some time before I said anything. I'm still kind of emotional. T, you kind of touched on some things, bro, with the whole. I'm sorry, King. I got to do it. I got to get into the referees, bro. This was ridiculous, man. Some of the missed calls they had, some of the, like you said, the offensive foul that should have went Powell's way, the elbow to the face of Luka, the discrepancy, man, being 42-23. The referees literally took Maxi Kleber out the game. So you telling me that Maxi was the only one that was causing those type of fouls in the game today? Rudy didn't cause any fouls or anything like that. Bogdan, who was draped all over JB, didn't have any fouls or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I know they had the Kane Fitzgerald, kind of alert before the game, and this is why. Like there was some BS in this game today, man. Like you said, Dallas should have won. They should have won. I'm still kind of upset because Dallas was up by 4 points with 30-something seconds left in the game. They should have capitalized on that.
Yep.
The White Powell missing the 2 free throws. There's no excuse to that. You could at least hit one of the free throws. He missed both. TGK, you're right. That last play of the game, because even you were down by 1, so I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, why did you have to go for a 3? Mm-hmm. You could have had something where you had somebody driving to the basket. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna shoot a 3, like he said, have somebody go to the basket and kick it out for a wide open 3. You had Dodo sitting in the corner, and so like you said, King, because I thought about the exact same thing you said. I was like, I don't know why he didn't swing it one more time to Dodo. Dodo would have been wide open in the corner, but when they showed it from the angle, from directly in front, with him being on that right side, you can see as soon as Luka swung it over to him, the shot clock was at like 1.2 or 1.3 or something like that. So by the time he caught it, he had no choice but to put it up. And so
you think they were scared to drive it because they were afraid the referees wouldn't give them a call?
I can't even tell you what was going on, bro. I really don't. Like I said, I don't know. I guess because they feel like that play worked 2 times against Brooklyn and against the Celtics in the regular season, they can do it again. Spencer did hit a couple of clutch buckets there in the fourth quarter again, which is it's pretty much where he got all his shots from, was in the fourth quarter. Just another thing too with the whole Spencer thing. I can't defend Spencer anymore. I can't do it. You asked me, I think at the game 1, you asked me, am I off the Spencer Dinwiddie bandwagon, bro? And I was like, you know what? Let me give it time. Listen, it's been 4 games now, King. It's been 4 games. Yeah, he's put up okay numbers, but we always talk about that magic key word, bro. Impact. What has his impact been? And it seems like as the series goes on, it's less and less impact coming from Spencer Dinwiddie. And so I know I saw people saying maybe he was off today because he was coming off the bench, so he had to go back to readjusting and coming off the bench. Even before that, bro, he was kind of struggling. So you know what I mean. Even with him starting, he was struggling. So I don't know, bro. I'm just my emotions are like at an all-time high right now with this team right now, bro. Because like I said, when you have it in your hand, bro, and they take it away from you, bro, that's the part that makes you mad. It's like you had it. Look at hit the clutch bucket, and that was it.
Bro, it's in Utah. It's fine. At the end of the day, we split in Utah. I know it's crazy. It's like, well, we shouldn't have. We should have beat them. We split them in Utah. It's fine. We had that game when I said before I wanted Luka to come back with games, with one game able to lose or whatever, to be able to lose and whatever happened. Like this was the game I felt like that would not only where he could fill out the Utah, but it being in Utah as well for the referees, and also JB had to get used to playing with Luka again. Like JB has to master that number 2 role, like where he isn't that guy that has to get 30, but like that consistent 25 and choosing his spots and being able to not dominate the ball all the time. He has to learn that, and he's still learning it. So I don't think JB struggles as much next game. I think Luka still cooks them. Hopefully Spencer Dinwiddie will sprinkle a little something in there, and then the rest of the guys the role players make shots at home. They can't play against our defense, man. Like we have them shut down. They only scored 100 points today again. Like that whole fourth quarter, it was a slugfest. We were shutting them down as well. We just couldn't make anything.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, you gonna say something, TGK?
Yeah, I guess before I lose internet service, I'm about to be in a sketchy spot. But before I leave, I wanted to throw this out there. I don't see Luka playing 34 minutes again, right?
Mm-hmm.
He played 34 minutes, so that means Dinwiddie got more run, and Jalen Brunson only played like 35 minutes. So in this game 5, they probably need to up Luka to 38, maybe 40, and those extra 4 to 6 minutes are going to make a difference in the game. And as you saw, he came back in this game 30 and 10 and 4, 50% shooting. He gave you buckets in the clutch. He did everything he needed to do when he came back in. We just had some unfortunate calls, really unfortunate calls. Again, with the Dwight Powell getting hit in the face, or Luka getting hit in the face, Dwight Powell as well. That should have been a flagrant. There were just a lot of missed things. That it's just the inconsistency of the officiating for me, because if it was the other way around, we'd never win challenges ever for some reason. So you're kind of jaded by it, right? But besides that, game 5, I already know the Mavs fans, we're going to have that anger, energy, and angry passion, and I know Luka matches that
right now.
Yeah, and Luka matches that. I know Luka's fuming right now, so I don't see them coming into game 5 and making it a close game. I actually see them coming in this game and destroying the Jazz come game 5.
Yep.
And with that being said, Luka's not going to play 34 minutes, and he's going to play a lot better. And Dinwiddie's role is going to be, I guess,
limited,
push back a tad with Luka playing more, and that's going to help our offense a lot more down the road. So, I'll leave it with that, man, because I'm about to be outside of the Dallas County line here in a second.
Okay, man. We appreciate you, man, hopping on, giving us your opinion on it, man.
Definitely I appreciate you on for the roundtable show.
Yeah, and after game 5, I'll be ready I'll be ready at the house and have the whole setup ready to go.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Y'all be good, guys. Appreciate y'all, man.
You too. You actually had people, King, talking about this is why Luka shouldn't have played.
I knew he was going to lose if they had some reason to lose. They were going to
put it on him.
Luka.
Yeah,
this had nothing to do with Luka Doncic.
It had nothing to do with Luka, bro. And one of the dumbest people who said it was your boy Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, well, he didn't say it was because he tried to say just keep running it, because you shouldn't have threw Luka in there. You shouldn't mess with what was right. No, I mean, they're still a better team. JB just has to fit in his role. He missed a layup towards the end that Dwight Powell to clean up and miss, make 2 free throws on. So nothing from this game made me feel like I need to be scared of the Utah Jazz. When the Mavericks were down by 15, Luka basically galvanized the troops, called them together and said, hey, let's get it together. And they just went on a run and just went back and just took it over the game. Like, there is nothing about this team that makes me feel that the Mavericks are scared of them, that the Mavericks think they can't have anything they want. Like, I really, like TGK said, I believe the Mavericks are going to blow them out game 5. I thought it was going to be this game, but Utah, stood their ground one by one in their hometown, got a few questionable things. That's okay. So when we have the home cooking on our side for game 5, I think we goddamn blow them out and then handle business and just get it over with in game 6. Nothing from this game made them feel any type of special. If anything, this game was a wash, and then the refs took it away from us. So it is what it is.
Bro, I know you.
It's all right, bro. It's just going 6, man. It's just going 6 instead of 5. It's all right.
No, I know. Trust me. I still believe they're gonna win. I do still believe it's just this game made me so mad, bro. Made me so mad. There's just so many things that led to us not winning this game.
Yeah.
They shot 40. They almost doubled us on free throw attempts, King. They almost doubled us on free throw attempts. You literally called every touch foul on Maxey.
Bro.
Literally every touch foul on Maxey.
Bodan Bogdanovic, they let him play like he was the greatest defender of all time. And he was just the guy that they was abusing before. And then he decides to just press up and hand check and touch people. And then he's just the greatest defender. We allow him. I hate when referees do that, let you start off a certain way. If you start off the game fouling guys, then they'll basically say that's the way you play. Like, no, it's again where you shouldn't know refs' names. We knew who was refereeing this game, and we knew it was suspect. Like, it is what it is, man. Just let it go. This is for the gamblers. They had to make some money for Vegas, and then let's go win the next two.
Man, we should have won in 5, bro.
You're right.
But I'm trying to get my feelings out of. I'm trying to get my feelings out of it, bro. I apologize, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm kind of down today. It just that, like I said, it's like somebody giving you like $1 million. You holding the $1 million. You're about to put it in your pocket, and somebody says yanks it back from you. That's what it feels like. It's like you were right there. You know, and
you
so
sound
let's
like
go ahead and
like San Antonio in 2014.
Yeah, that's how they felt when Ray Allen hit that corner 3.
When that yellow tape was out there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and look at some numbers here, bro. The only overall number in the matchups that stick out to me, of course, are the free throws. You know, second chance points, they got 22 to our 12. Points in the paint weren't that bad. It was 38-30. Steals, of course, were even. Dallas only had 15 assists in this game today. That's because there was a lot of missed shots earlier in the game. Their percentages started going back up too, because in the second half is when they started hitting their shots. So free throws discrepancy wasn't that bad. It seems bad because the White Powell missed those 2 free throws at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So because Rudy started missing a ton of free throws too. And that, what was your opinion of that last play of the game, bro? Because I really felt like you only needed 2 points. I don't know why they went for a 3.
Yeah, they were packing the paint though. They were just not really packing the paint. They doubled Luka, so Luka was trying to get the ball somehow. They were going as soon as he touched the ball, like you should have drove like TGK said earlier with JB. You probably could have got something at the rim, because as soon as you gave the ball to Luka, they were going to double team you. You had no timeouts left, so as soon as they doubled him, Luka did all he could do as far as he could, and then just passed it over to Spencer Dinwiddie, and then they wanted to go for the 3. I mean, Spencer got a good enough look, truthfully. He just didn't get enough on it. And but like I said, I thought he had more time to give the Dodo, but you said he didn't.
Yeah.
So
that was the first thing I looked at.
Bro, it just is what it is, man. Like they just beat us. That's like one of those games, okay, like you got us. All right. You know, when you finally beat your brother, and you get him just at the nick, the skin of your teeth and all, I'm like, I got you. That's how I felt. So, and it was in Utah.
Yeah, but still, you got these Utah fans though.
That's okay.
Like I told you, it's like, bro, y'all. I want them to shut up, King. That's what I want. I really want them to shut up. I want this game so bad to shut them up, bro. Like they are the most.
Bro,
I'm gonna throw it out there, bro. The most hateful, racist group of fans out there, bro. Like that's why I wanted them to shut up with this win, bro. So that way we know for a fact we gonna win when we get to the house. So I wanted to clean it up in 5 and just end them. That's really what I wanted, bro. You got your matter of fact. Speaking of which, what's up with the Royce O'Neal situation, King? Now
they didn't do anything about it. No one even said anything about it at all.
Nope. Now let me. Now I'm gonna say something real quick, because I think TGK said something about this in the last video. Like he don't know what's going on with the media and all that type of stuff when it comes to the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. I'm about to say I don't know what's up with the NBA. If we find out that Jackson Hayes gets suspended or gets some type of fine or anything, bro, for what he did, but Royce O'Neal doesn't when he done it 3 times, and on the 3rd time he hurt that guy.
Yeah.
Some gonna be up, King. I'm sorry. Like
Jackson going to get fined because he got ejected, right? Or got a tech or whatever from it or whatever. So he's going to get fined from it. But I don't know. I don't think he's going to get suspended. I don't know. They didn't care. They didn't care about it. He got away with doing a cheap shot. Just get him back. Like I don't know, man. I just felt like this was a disappointment because we lost. We should have won. It really shouldn't even came down to the free throws. Like we started playing sloppy in the 4th quarter as far as not just missing shots. Like there's a bunch of open shots, and turnovers and having to wait for them to turn it back over. Like it was a lot of times Utah could have just ran away with this game. I felt like they could have in the 4th quarter just if they'd just made shots and did stuff, we were being foolish and couldn't make shots. So it just came down to those free throws and all. Shouldn't have came down to Dwight Powell having to make free throws for us. It shouldn't have came down to Donovan Mitchell getting an offensive rebound. Dwight should have went back up, but he couldn't. Like they should have boxed him out and got that rebound. But it hurts. It hurts because when you don't do that, then 50-50 things can happen, and they happen, and you end up losing the game. So I think we send them home in Utah, man. That's how you do it. And break it up in Utah and wave to the fans. Now we get to wave to them in Utah. You talk about their fans, they get to be sent home officially by Luka in Utah. So,
man, they had 4 players in double figures for Utah.
Yeah.
Clarkson had 25. Mitchell had 23.
Yeah.
Bogdan had 12, and then Gobert had 17. Gobert finally had the scoring with the rebounds in this game.
Yeah.
And we already know why he had the scoring, but yeah. So for the Dallas side, yeah, we had 5 people. As a matter of fact, our whole starting lineup was in double figures today.
Yeah.
The one thing that sticks out to me is Spencer Dinwiddie only had 5 points.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like
2 for 9 from the field, 1 for 5 on threes.
Spencer got to change it up, man. You know what's wild? I don't think I think Spencer needs to stop trying to score as much. If that sounds wild. I know you might be like, wow, no. I think he needs to be more of a facilitator because he's not finishing at the rim as well as he has before. And he's not getting the free throw calls like he did in game 1 when he missed all his free throws. It's like he missed his free throws and the refs are like, no, you're not going to get any more free throws now. We won't do it again. But he needs to get in there and start making the right decisions when he's under the rim. Like he made a few decisions today where it was like, come on, Spence. Like nobody was right there and he just made turnovers. So
right.
we just need him to get back to being like something. Like if he can give us anything. And I think he can give us more than 5 points, you know, in Dallas and all. We'll be fine. I really don't even want to put a seed of doubt in my head at all. I think we'll be fine.
Man, you with this cool, calm demeanor right now, man. It's like
it's a series, man. It's the playoffs.
I know. No, like I said, I still say we're gonna win the series.
Yeah.
It's just that I really wanted to end them like as soon as possible, bro. That's what I really wanted, man.
Bro, if we'd have won this game, we'd have stolen it. Like these are games you steal. It's in Utah.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't bother me.
I guess another reason why too, this game would have made up for game 1.
Yes.
Because we should have been up 2-0 at home going into Utah and then maybe splitting. So that's why I guess another reason why I'm kind of mad. Like that would have made up for game 1 because we should have won game 1.
We still haven't beat them since what 2016, 2015 before the last game. So that's what I'm saying. Like it is what it is. Like you can't act like that didn't happen and that's not real. So for the Mavericks to win 1 there was big enough. Like they can't. I doubt they can win every one of them there after not being able to win there, you know, for years. So I'm fine. We left out of there with a questionable call or questionable calls. Losing by only 1.
S's, a ton of S's at the end, bro.
Losing by only 1 in Utah. I'm fine. I'm no longer scared to play in Utah. If it was any fear to play in Utah before, I have like no fear that they can't go in game 6 and get it done if they win in game 5. So let's go get it done. They shouldn't beat us at home.
All right, man. I guess with all those negatives, man, here's a positive for you guys. Luka just dropped his he didn't drop it yet, but he debuted his first sneaker, the Luka 1s by Jordan Brand. Not bad, King. Not bad. We'll be copping a pair of these joints.
Yeah, I'll have them too.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting them too, man. That was the big news tonight was his sneaker debut. So yeah, even my apostle hit me up and do I got these yet? Like, nah, they haven't came out yet, man. I'm gonna get them. Man. Ain't came out just quite yet. You got any other takes, man, from this game you want to get into?
Nah, man. I really didn't have much to talk about in this game. I knew you guys were gonna be mad about it, but it didn't really change my opinion at all. It was just a missed opportunity.
No, it didn't change my opinion, bro. It's the way we lost. Because like I said, game 1 I wasn't mad, but I was disappointed. This game I'm mad, bro. Like it's just the way we lost is what got me. You know what I'm saying? So
did you feel like Luka wasn't the best player on the court?
Oh no, he was.
Okay.
Which is why I was saying that when we heard people talking about, he shouldn't have played, it's like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Do you feel like it was just easy? Do you feel like he just saw whatever he wanted? He said, okay, when he decided to turn it on?
Do you
Like
think that this game he had, this 30, 10, and 4, was a Luka game?
this wasn't, and this is
Exactly.
like even at halftime on national
This was
TV,
an
Charles
okay
Barkley
game
said,
for Luka.
yeah, Charles Barkley said he wasn't even aggressive. You can tell he wasn't like pushing it 100. He was just flowing and coasting through the game. That's what I'm saying. Like you could tell he didn't want. He was scared at first, as you usually are coming off of injuries. Because you don't want to injure it again.
Right.
And he started getting more into the flow further into the game, but he still got you an easy 30, 10, and 4, shooting over 50% from the field and 40% from three. Again, yep. Playoff Luka. And it wasn't even playoff Luka yet. It was just coming back from injury.
This is warm up Luka.
This is warm up. This is pregame Luka. I have bro, there's no Kawhi Leonard or Paul George on that opposite side. There's nobody over there. Royce O'Neal, Bogdanovic can play the most pressed defense he can play for however many feet. It doesn't matter, man. Like Luka's cooking them all. Rudy Gobert, like Rudy lucky. They're lucky they got that final play because that highlight of Luka cooking Rudy, that was about to be the highlight of, this is the end of the Jazz. So they lucked up, man. Like it happened. Let's just go beat them. Like I don't think Luka and them left the court feeling like anything was off. The energy still felt great in the after game as far as talking to Luka and all. I think they just said, okay, we lost this one. I wish we wouldn't have lost it, but we still got 2 to go. And they got to win 2 before we win 2. And I don't think that's going to happen.
Man, and that shot he made over Rudy looked so effortlessly too, because like he didn't like just jump back as quick, like he was in a hurry. He just, okay, I'm just gonna rock you real slow.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna step back and then pull up. That's what it looked like. He did everything so calm and collected, and it was like, I'm gonna take my time and step back and hit this shot over you. And that's what he did. And I swear when he hit that shot, I thought it was over, man. I thought it was over.
Bro, his shot doesn't change. Like it seems like guys be so close to him as far as blocking him, like they run up on him, and his shot just does not change. Like his follow through is still the same. Like he's the greatest. Not the greatest. I don't want to say yet, but one of the best I've seen as far as the follow through when a guy even gets into space. Like he just hits that same shot, and it's like that's why it's so smooth. At times you see him rock him and then just step back because it's his spot, and then he'll just hit it from there, just smooth and like no matter what. Like the guy's amazing, man.
All right, man. We'll go ahead and get into the game baller tonight.
You want to give a game ball? You already know. Come on, man. Is it
Spencer Dinwiddie?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Luka Doncic. I'm guessing you giving it to Luka as well. We can just
of course, man.
Questions and comments.
The man that we saw some people saying shouldn't have came back.
Yeah,
stupid, bro. I can't wait to this. That's where I really want to end this series, bro. I want people to shut up, King. I want them to shut up. That's what I want.
It's all good, man.
Because you're giving fuel to the Luka haters when you do that, man. People don't understand that.
Bro, he's great. He's gonna always have haters. Come on. You're gonna always have haters. That means he's great. It happens.
Hey, Jordan didn't have haters.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I mean, the people who hated him because he was beating them. That's why.
No, Jordan had haters in the 80s, bro. Jordan had haters before he started winning. They were saying the same thing, kind of like the way they said with James Harden. That whole we can just score a bunch, but can he get it done in the playoffs? The thing with Jordan, though, is that he didn't go down. His stats didn't decrease in the playoffs.
They went up.
Just guys couldn't come with him and all that in the playoffs. It's the same thing like Luka's going through. Once you start winning and getting stuff done and winning championships and all, it don't matter. You can't say anything about you, man. Like right now, they're saying it because it's the only thing they can say about him to hold off as far as the conversation with anybody else. Like, think about it. Everything else with them young players, the only thing they can say about Luka is that he hasn't won a first-round playoff series. Nothing else. That's the only conversation you have. So he gets it done, and it's a wrap. You can't say anything else.
I agree, man. All right, King, you ready, man, for the main event of the show?
Let's do it.
Let's get into these questions and these comments, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any questions or any comments, go ahead and get them in now. And also, guys, like we said before, do us a huge, huge, huge favor, guys, so that way we can kind of keep this thing at a certain time length here. If you're addressing a question or comment to us, because I know we got a few over here in the beginning before I mentioned that, if you guys are going to address any questions or any comments to us, can you put at WTM so that way we'll know that it's for us, so we can go ahead and address those questions and those comments directly. So at WTM, if you guys are sending a question or a comment to us. King, let's go ahead and get into it, man. You ready?
Yeah. You know, y'all know I have a Mavs tattoo. Did y'all know that?
You got a Mavs tattoo?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Nah.
It's on my shoulder. It's a big one too.
Say, bro, I thought you think you Jason Terry, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, why you didn't get the trophy like Jason Terry, bro?
Nah, I wasn't that thorough. Jason Terry did it twice, though. I heard he did it again for one of the other teams.
Boston, I think it was.
Yeah, why would you do that, man? You messed the whole aura, the whole thing up.
Yeah. I got this one. Ben says not sticking around tonight. Just dropped by to say that the refs rigged games to keep the series going longer for TV money and starting to look like a legit conspiracy theory.
I'm not talking about the refs. Go ahead, bro. That's all you. You know, I keep it.
Ben, I can see why you feel that way, but the referees were trash tonight. They were trash. It's really hard when you playing 2-on-1 out there. It really is.
Yeah.
They literally took our best 3-point weapon out the game today by calling some of the stupidest fouls I've ever seen in my life. But you got Rudy flinging his hands and elbows everywhere, and he does not get the call.
Yeah.
And I heard one of the guys, I think it was Brian during the post game, say that he thinks the reason why they didn't really call that call as a flagrant because that would have been his second technical, and he would have been out the game.
Then
so
what's the name?
You don't want to impact the game by taking him out, even though he was in the wrong. So you say, "Oh no, it wasn't a flagrant."
What's the dude that do the articles? What's his name? Ben. I can't think of his name right now. I'll think about it in the future.
What do you say?
The Twitter dude. He said it was the referees blatantly cheated and all that. And he said he didn't even bet on the game. I think I sent it in the group. Bill Simmons. Golly,
oh, Bill. Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to say
too,
Ben Simmons all my life. I'm like, Ben Simmons. That ain't right. But yeah, Bill Simmons even tweeted after the game and said it was like obvious.
Yeah, I sent that to the group.
Yeah, that the Mavs basically got screwed. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even okay. They won in Utah. Let's go. Finish them.
Yes. You got this one?
I got it. Yep. Eddie says, "What up, Glow Gang? Be positive. It was Game 7 for them and for us, Lucas Trainer. We are not supposed to win both in Utah. Brunson shouldn't miss the layup. We lost because we missed much more. Mavs in 6. Yeah, Eddie. Same thing I'm saying. I'm okay.
Eddie, I'm still mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. School says all I can say is refs. This stuff be obvious sometimes. Dinwiddie needs to produce efficiency. -16 today, and the plus minus all 4 games. Yeah, we talked about that. School. I can't defend Spencer anymore. You didn't show up today. We lost by 1. Spencer, what did I say Spencer gave us?
5.
Yeah, he gave us 5. If Spencer could at least got us 15, it would have been no question, man, who would have won this game handily.
Could give us 10.
Yeah, oh yeah, there you go, 10.
Luca says, what's up, T? Luca has good stats, but it hurts Dallas because there was no ball movement last 3 games. They was moving the ball, which helped rhythm of the flow. I don't know. I disagree with that. People try to make that narrative when Luca comes in the game. It's because of that. I actually felt like Luca was playing a bit passive in the first half. First quarter, he came off the screen and rolls the pin down.
And he playing off the ball the first half.
Yeah, and was playing off the ball and all. And I felt like he was playing like passive. And then I really think he took over and played more ISO ball in that little, after the second quarter to third quarter run or whatever it was. I feel like that's when he just came out there and started cooking them. And when that was happening, I mean, it wasn't bad for the team because we came back and eventually took the lead. So I don't think it has anything to do with Luka. I feel like JB and them, like I said, was pressing. JB was missing shots again. He shouldn't have missed. He was doing things he shouldn't have do. Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie and all that. I just feel like if we'd have did that, it'd have been perfectly fine. Don't let that fall into that notion. Guys still scored in double figures. Dorian gave me 11. Reggie gave me 11. Reggie gave me a nice little dunk, too. I didn't know he had on him. Until Spencer, the last game, not having that. I saw Spencer dunk before. But watching Reggie go in there and throw it down, though, I'm like, man. Dwight gave me 11. Like, really, nobody off the bench gave us anything today. That's really what it was. Spencer didn't help.
But remember, they took Maxey out. Remember with the fouls.
But Spencer didn't help anybody on the bench. Like when Spencer came in, he didn't make anybody better. He didn't do anything for us today, really, Spencer. Like he let us down this game, and we lost by 1. So it is what it is. He's number 3.
Yeah, like I said, people been on coming in on our show, kind of commenting and kind of been putting blame on him and talking about he's not stepping up and this and that and this. We be kind of like, nah, hey, it's okay. He's doing his part and this and that. Today, I can't defend him today. Like if people come in here and start dogging him, I can't defend him, King.
Nah.
We've seen it for ourselves. You literally didn't do anything today. You didn't show up at all today. You had 5 points, and you're the key guy off the bench. Now, like I said, there were people that were saying that, okay, maybe it's because, he had to readjust back to going on the bench. But still, man, 5 points though, King. That's how you have to adjust that much that you only scored 5.
Yeah,
So
pretty horrible showing, man. But I still think Dinwiddie got one for us. I don't know why.
You've been saying that, and I pray that you're right, King. You always know I hope you're right, bro.
I still feel like he got one for us. Now, I'm not saying it might not be a 30-pointer or something like that, but I feel like he got
an impactful game.
He has an impactful game. We got like a 20-something points, and we're like efficiently like, oh, Dinwiddie's out there doing his thing. I think he has
like 47% from the field or something.
That's what I'm saying, 47, even 50. I think Dinwiddie's going to give us one of those games. I think he has one.
Ty, what's good, man? He says definitely hurt, but at least we still have home court advantage. It's like Luka came back and everyone else went back to being average. Too many missed shots.
I'm still not even blaming everybody else. It's more of the main person was Spencer Dinwiddie. Even JB went down a little bit a notch, but he still ended with almost 25 and shot like 2 shots away from 50% or something like that. Like it wasn't too bad. Spencer didn't give us anything at all. Like Spencer went from being shaky to being nothing at all. Yeah. Like if he'd have stayed even shaky with like 10 points on like 4 of 15 shooting or something, we would have still won. He gave us nothing.
That's your 6 man.
Yeah.
Ty says he got the Mavs in 6. Yeah.
I'm with you.
We all think that now. I don't think it's going to 7.
I don't think it's going to 7.
T said, I'm not say we don't need Luke. I'm just saying Jalen and Dinwiddie was in a rhythm the last 3 games, and Josh was playing well the last 3 games. But hope Dallas takes care of business Monday. But the thing is, T, it's not like Luka didn't play his normal rotation. They took him out early in the first quarter, and in the first half, he played off the ball literally the whole entire first half. So we can't say it was all Luka. The guys still did their thing, and Luka sat back and let them do their thing. When he scored, it's because we needed to score. Yeah. So he went in and been aggressive and go ahead and put some points on the board for us. And so I can't put it on him because guess what? Without Luka's 30 points, we would have lost by more than 1 point.
Yeah.
He kept us in the game. Matter of fact, he actually had the game-winning shot. We was about 4 points with 30-something seconds left in the game. And that was because of Luka. Yeah. Because remember, at that point in the fourth quarter, we struggled. Nobody was hitting their shots. So for him to come in there and do what he did in the fourth quarter, man, that was a huge boost for this team. Now, guess what? Like me and King just said, he played an okay game, got you 30, 10, and 4. What do y'all think he's finna do on Monday night at home? He played an okay game and got you 30, 10, and 4. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Luka looked aggressive to y'all? Did he look like the same Luka out there to y'all? He had his spurts. And you telling me you looked okay, had your spurts, and got you 30, 10, and 4 in the playoffs? Oh, he killing it. He's finna kill Utah when he get to the house. I'm telling you, that crowd gonna be crazy. If y'all are going to the game, you're a Dallas fan, you're going to the game on Monday. Please be loud, what's the saying? Rowdy, proud, and loud.
Proud and rowdy.
Yeah, please be that. Please be that, man, because we definitely gonna need that energy. I want y'all to be as loud as the Utah fans were.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, don't fall for the fool's gold, T. This was nothing on Luka at all tonight. He played awesome actually on both sides of the ball. And we said it wasn't even a great Luka game. Even on defense, when they tried to take apart to go at him in the first half and all, he held his ground. I feel like today was the game where the rest of the team, or really, like I said, the guys that were holding it down for us really didn't have the greatest game. And if Luka wouldn't have played today, it would have been one of the games, like we said, we'd have been happy with a split. We'd have been like, well,
we barely made it out there. We down by 2 now.
Yeah, they won one. At least they won one of the games in Utah. You feel what I'm saying? Just Luka had a decent shooting game and all, while the other guys had their rough game in Utah. Because again, we don't win a bunch in Utah, and it's still a road game, and it is what it is. So I think guys, like I said, turn it around. We'll get more favorable calls in a game 5 or whatever. Luka will still cook them. I think JB will go back to cooking them, and we'll get some Spencer Dinwiddie. So I have no problem. And like I will not put this on Luka, before this we know that Luka makes his team the best team it can be. Like, this is wild to even say. The reason we were excited about this team is because what we saw with them with Luka already, the wins they were doing before. And then before this series started, we were worried about it, or people were worried because they didn't think Luka would be here. So now don't be like, now we don't need Luka. Like, let him play. He needs to get a rhythm as well. We don't want him to go right out there without a rhythm going against Phoenix. We can't lose games to Phoenix. This won't be the same thing. You can't go down 0-1s and 0-2 possibly to Phoenix. That's not how it's going to be. So we need to get Luka back in shape and in rhythm as well. We're fine. Just let him handle business.
And I also hope it's not one of those cases where everybody kind of got lax a little bit because Luka was back.
I think it was a little bit
foot
of
on the pedal. I
think
think
it was a
too.
little bit of that.
Yeah, I think it was too, bro.
Adjustments, man. Jason Kidd got to do his job again. They go adjust and they come back.
We don't lose a lot of back to back. So and we're at home. We're a way better team at home. So
we're at home. Let's go. Yeah. I'm not worried.
Like I said, my faith as far as us winning this series is not wavered. It's just I really want to end them early. I can't. Bro. Okay. Nick says we lost. This loss was mostly on Powell, but let's not let Brunson and Dinwiddie off the hook. Brunson smoked an absolute wide open layup, and Dinwiddie was a disaster the entire game. Yeah. I don't know how Brunson missed that layup.
Yeah. I mean, but he made the 2 free throws. So yeah, it sucks, but Powell made up for him on that one, just didn't make up for the last one. Yeah. My main thing in this game, Powell got screwed over too. Powell shouldn't be at the free throw line because he should have a flagrant foul. You feel me? Like, it shouldn't come down to that because he should have been at the free throw line for a flagrant foul or an offensive foul or whatever happening with Donovan Mitchell hitting him in his face. So, like, things just went down. The guy I give blame to, I can give some blame to, is Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie and maybe a better play at the end, because you can't get all of them. We can't make every game-winning shot. But I'm not even that big on Spencer Dinwiddie. Come out, Spencer, and give us a game, and we're fine. Like, we're still 2-2. We're not in the hole. It's not like we're fine. Just do your thing.
We'll read this one.
Also, Nick says, Jason Kidd said they got what they wanted for the last play. So Dinwiddie hoisting a contested long 3-pointer is what they wanted. Got to be better than that. As I said,
we just said that, Nick. We don't understand how that was. Y'all saw before he left, TGK had kind of mentioned that you had, if you go back and look at that play, Brunson had the 3 defenders on his back behind him as he was driving towards the half court line. So if he had kind of kept driving, penetrating, he could have kicked it out to Dodo, who was sitting in that corner literally the whole entire play. He didn't move not one time. He sat in that corner the whole entire play. That would have freed Dodo up for at least a wide open 3. That's the route you wanted to go. But you were only down by 1. You didn't necessarily need a 3. But if you were going to hit a 3, that would have been a better opportunity right there if you had one of those guys penetrating and kicking out to one of those shooters. You had him in the corner, and then you kind of had Reggie on the elbow side of the 3 on the left side. So, yeah, we agree, Knicks. We definitely agree with you. We kind of mentioned that here during the show.
Yeah.
Nick says this team raves about accountability all the time. Accountability starts now. Lock Powell in the gym and make him shoot free throws all day until Game 5 starts. You know what, man?
I'm not even putting on Powell. Like, yeah,
I'm not either, bro. I'm not gonna put that because Powell has been hitting his free throws.
He made up for JB.
Yeah, like do we? Are we upset that he missed them? Yes, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, it was all Powell's fault for missing those free throws." I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, man. Because, like I said, we can definitely point fingers at certain players. Like we said, Spencer Dinwiddie just completely did not show up. Like I said, Brunson missed a wide open layup where you had Royce O'Neal literally 1 or 2 feet behind you with nobody else in front of you for a wide open layup, and you blew that. And so we can't put it all on Powell. Would it have been nice if he had hit at least 1? Yeah, but we can't sit there and say that the whole entire game was on him. Through free throws. It should have came down to those true free throws. Like King said, you had a lot of opportunities to put this game away. People just went completely cold in the fourth quarter. Completely cold. Yep. To the point, like, you had people question, Luka shouldn't have played. Well, Luka was the one carrying you in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree, brother. I agree. Todd says Dinwiddie was off again. Brunson choked wide open layup late, and Powell missed 2 free throws. Jazz got lucky. We let them off the hook. We'll still win, though. Amen. I believe it.
That's pretty much it, Todd. And then he also says, I really don't like going to the pointer only down unless it's Luca. Yeah. I mean, but in that general situation, Todd, you shouldn't have to go out for the three. Like I said, if you are driving and penetrating and you kick it out, okay. But don't just set the play up to be okay, we're gonna shoot a three to win the game. That's not what you want to do. You only down, like you said, you only down by one. Get the best shot that you can in that situation. And a better shot, if you're going to shoot from three, was you penetrating and you kicking out.
I also think he wanted moments too, bro. You got to think about it. Jason Kidd's a player's coach. He knows about the moments. He knows about greatest player conversations, just great player conversations, and just stuff in general. He was a great player himself. So the play was probably to get Luka to, come back, first game back, new sneakers, dominate the Jazz and get a game winner. They doubled him. Like they did what they were supposed to do. And then he tried to get it over to the guy that he thought was the next best option in that situation in the clutch, which was Spencer Dinwiddie, and he just didn't come through with it. They wanted the ball in Luka's hands. They wanted Luka to make something happen. He got doubled, and he decided not to shoot over the double team. We could have possibly got something better, but I see why they did it. I mean, he wanted a moment to go up 3-1 with a heroics shot, stealing one in Utah with that way. It would have been great if he would have did something and we'd have won the game. We'd be in here yelling and cheering. So,
yeah,
again, just take care of business. Don't even make it close next game. That's my thing. Like it shouldn't be close.
Yeah, blow them out because they could do it.
Yep, they can. They should.
Yeah. Todd says Luka played well. He was just warming up. 40-point triple-double next game for sure. Oh, he's gonna go off. And he talked about it in the post game. He feels good.
Yeah.
It was kind of like you said. He was kind of nervous about playing on it. So he played a little timid, which is crazy. His timid is Jalen Brunson's career high. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, I agree with you, Todd. Luka finna come out here, man, and at home, so the crowd's gonna get his team energy. And I can't even say like they're gonna finally get some calls their way at home because they were getting bad calls at home too. So it's gonna be what it is.
You know what I was worried about today? I was worried that Luka would come in here and knock it a bunch of minutes and mess with his average, his playoff average, and knock it down a bunch. But he still got 30 points, so his average 33 points. So he's pretty close to that average still. So it didn't knock it off too much. So.
And what did we say too? If Luka was playing in that first game, did we say he's gonna get you 30 off the muscle?
Yeah.
You got your 30.
It's
not even trying. He got you 30.
Yeah, this is him. This is what this guy does. Easy.
Queen says hashtag glow gang. Yes, ma'am.
What up, babe? GG's.
GG's. Want to read that one?
Martin says another winnable game. Choke at the last minute by DP. Mavs will win next 2 games. Mark my words. I believe you, Martin. I'm with you.
Yeah, we gonna win the series. Nobody's doubting that. It's just the way we lost this game is kind of POing people. Lai said, "What's up, my G? What's good, Lai?" He said, "Honestly, no need to sweat. We good. This game could have been won by those missed free throws, but it's fine. We got one game to give Luka some time to get his groove, and we can finish this in 6." Hey, you sound like King, man. King, you didn't type that, King?
No, I didn't type it at all.
Oh, okay.
He's just a very wise man. Javier says, my weekend is ruined. After the Luka 3, there was 39 seconds left, and you get 5-0'd. Same feeling after game 3 last year. Yeah, but questionable calls, man. Missed shots, questionable calls, missed free throws. I don't even consider that. That's not even a clutch loss to me. I feel like the Mavericks still had control of this game and got it until things just got out of control and they couldn't do anything. So I wish they'd have did more in the fourth quarter to pull away, but they really shut down Utah as well. It's not like Utah was out there putting up buckets. They were getting shut down.
You only scored 100 points.
Yeah, they were doing nothing in the fourth quarter. So I have no worries at all, Javier.
Queen says Utah felt the heat and turned it on us, so time to turn it back on them. Oh, we definitely gonna do it when we get to the house. So we get home, it's over.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that.
Luka might get a 50-pointer in this series, but only that's wild to think of. Euro, what's up, Euro? He says Mavs in 6. This was Luka's warm-up game. Also, WTF, Spencer? LOL. Yeah, Spencer.
Like I said, I know a lot of people gonna be in here talking about Spencer, man, and I can't defend him. I said it. Johnny B, what's good, man? Says Glow Gang, what up? Yes, sir.
What up, Johnny B?
Amount says, this is just a get back game. We still almost won back to back on their court. I'm feeling good.
That's what I'm saying, man. We almost won
Dang,
back to back in
man,
Utah.
Man, you know what? If you positive, man, I'm gonna be positive too, man. It's just the way we lost. I'm just mad, bro. Like y'all also understand how much I really just wanted to end this team, bro. I cannot stand their fans, bro. I can't stand Utah fans.
Todd about to tell you why we really lost. There you go.
Yeah,
Todd
we talked about that.
He's getting in foul trouble, hurting us. Yep. That let Hassan Whiteside really. He made the difference. It was Hassan Whiteside early that was checking us when everybody else couldn't get anything done. He was blocking Spencer, was blocking Jalen Brunson every time they brought the ball in there, and it was like, wow. So he was a big X factor today. And what's the name? Maxey being in foul trouble kind of allowed him to do that. So we should be fine.
Yeah, because he missed his rhythm and all that stuff. So, So yeah, you're right.
Johnny says, here we are, missed free throws away from a dub. We should have won this game at the very least, went to OT. This was a nail in the coffin game, and we blew it. We got to win game 5. Yeah, we didn't blow it, Johnny. It's okay. We didn't blow it, man. We didn't blow it.
Amount says refs have Mavs in 6. They're using crypto to avoid detection. Oh man, it might be the same referees in Donnie Heat's book, man. The Miami Heat referees.
Todd says Jazz were getting all the calls late, but at the end of the day, we still had the chance to close it out, and we choked. Hopefully, they get pissed off and close this team out. Yeah, I'm not worried. Yeah, it's
this team is known for adjustment, so I'm definitely not worried.
Yeah,
but I am, like I said, understand the people mad because I'm mad about how we lost. I just feel like we still should have won, but yeah. Oh man, here we go, King. Johnny B says, "Hey King," he says, "Brunson had another stellar performance. Had contract numbers increase steadily." Okay.
JB, the crazy thing is that JB, like I said, he had a decent performance. The thing is, we were like, it's not what we used to with JB in this series. He still outplayed Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. How about that one? How about that? After all that was said, he still outplayed Donovan Mitchell today. Nick says the difference between contenders and pretenders is how they deal with devastating losses. I remember how the 2011 squad responded to Game 4 against the Blazers. We'll see how 2022 squad responds next game. Yes, true, Nick. It's about adjustments and responding, and we've been adjusting all year to losses. Yep. So I don't expect anything different. We adjusted after Game 1 as well.
Johnny B says ATP play Frank over Dinwiddie.
I ain't going that far. Y'all can go ahead. I ain't going that
far. Johnny, you can have that one, bro. I
ain't going that far. I told you, Spencer's going to give us one still.
Hey, King's still on that Spencer train, man. He said he think he going to get us one.
All he needs. So far, let me tell you this. We comparing Spencer to the other guy, right? Spencer has won us 2 games. Well, not won us, but been a part of 2 games winning without our main guy. If he gives us one more thing to help us get out this series, we won the trade, man. Like I said, he's done his role. His role now is not to be the number 2. The number 2 has been Jalen Brunson in front of y'all the whole time. It's Jalen Brunson's emergence as number 2. Spencer Dinwiddie is the fail-safe number 3. He's even said it in all his interviews. Whenever he talks like he's in line as far as number 3. He's even said that from the beginning. He's just come out sometimes and done some things when JB wasn't doing it. We'll be fine.
TGK TV said, "What's up, TGK?" He said, "Thanks for having me on. Mavs gonna dominate in Game 5." Yeah, we all. Man. I think we all feel that, man.
Thank you for coming on, TGK. As always.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
We're gonna get that roundtable show going on.
Yeah. This you, King.
Oh, Todd said, "Facts, King. Facts, King. The Jazz don't scare me at all. We're the better team." Exactly, Todd. Like, there's nothing about today. They're again jumping in joy. Rudy Gobert's finally catching lobs from Donovan Mitchell getting passes.
Yeah, I think that's the first pass I've seen this series from him that he actually scored on.
And they still won by 1 and a squeaker at the end. Man, I have no fear for this Jazz team. They're trash.
I don't either.
They're trash.
Amount says Stephen A. actually said Luka shouldn't come back. What I said, Amount, He said, why wouldn't he want to get your best player back in rhythm when you're up early in a series? What dumb take. Amen, amount. That's what I said to King that he said that, and I was like, it's funny you said take. That's all he's about is his hot takes. ESPN, Fox Sports, all those guys are now casual media. They're casual media. All they are about hot takes now. And that, like you said, it was a hot take, but it was a dumb take. Like you said, why would you not bring your best player back? For anybody who thinks the team is better without Luka, I'm have to say it, King. I'm sorry, you're dumb as hell. It makes no sense at all, bro.
You
That's
sound like
like
Stephen A.
saying,
Smith.
yeah, like that. I mean, I don't know.
Hey man, it's a take. I know what he's trying to get to. He's basically trying to say you should have kept playing without Luka and just saved him into the home game. You know, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and all that.
But if you look at this game, King, you needed him tonight.
No, I know. So basically, they said, in this show that last game Luka could have played, but they decided not to play it. Not to play him and let the team keep playing. So let's say Luka would have played the last game, and they would have lost, and then they'd have won this game. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just happened that way to try to get Luka his rhythm and all that. Like, they chose this game, they lost, and they won the last game where they didn't play him when they could have played him. So, Stephen A. Smith just said some dumb things. I knew they were going to try to say something. I was surprised they weren't. Somebody going to try to say, like you said, the Mavericks are a better team without Luka now because they came back and they lost. Like, I can expect all that dumb stuff, but don't let it catch your attention at all. Mavs in 6.
Mark is 0. He says, I hate the Utah fans so much. He said, booing their team last game, then acting like they loved them so much. Yeah, so much this game. Yeah, man.
What else I got to cheer for?
They could cheer for the glaciers on top of the mountains out there. That's pretty much all they got. There's nothing else out there. A football team or a baseball team, so yeah.
Is it even any Jazz out there?
Remember, Jazz came from New Orleans.
New Orleans, I know.
Yeah, so then they moved out to Utah. And they never changed their name, which makes no sense to me.
Oh, sorry. Nick says the fact that Wade is a part owner of the Jazz adds insult to the wound, but it's all good. We'll win Game 5 and send them packing in their own house in Game 6. Amen, Nick. I agree.
I want them to lose. I want to see the look on the Jazz fans' face when they lose in Game 6. So I need to ask something. Why is Dinwiddie not hitting any mid-range shots anymore? Said I haven't seen him shoot mid-range since the first game he went off in the beginning of the trade. Lies, listen, if you can figure that out, let us know, because we've kind of stressed that we would like to see him operate more in the mid-range. It's like he went completely away from the mid-range, but then when he started operating a tiny bit in the mid-range, he started missing. So I don't know what's going on with Spencer Dinwiddie, man. I really don't. I don't know if it's a confidence thing or he's hurt. We don't know what it is. But yeah, no, you're 100% right, Lies. Which is why we were saying we wanted him to operate more, because we saw how effective he was in the mid-range. Now, I don't know. I can't even tell you, bro. I'm sorry. I can't even tell you, because we just as confused as you are.
Amen. Speaking the gospel. Johnny Bravo says the Jazz got the benefit of the home whistle tonight. The Mavs have to. I like when people say that. Destroy them next game. Take their soul. So in Game 6, they mentally defeated. They're already almost mentally defeated. Like, they on the cusp. They like sitting there trying to get victories for every little thing that's happening, if you realize now. Like they're saying, I think Rudy after the game said on his post-game interview saying, F the noise and all that. Like, no, you hear the noise. You know what's going on. Felt like Donovan Mitchell was ready to fake an injury, I felt like, for a second there. But I'm going to leave that alone. But they've all done, man. We're going to end them in Utah. I'm not worried at all.
TGK says, hey, the fact that we 2-2 without Luka for 3 games, let's be happy about that now. Luka got his 1 game out the way, and hopefully Spencer can get ish going at home. Hopefully. Yeah. Like I said, you and King are probably on that wave. I hope so. I hope both of y'all are right, because we definitely need him to step it up. You're our guard. Now that Luka's back, you're our 6th man off the bench. We need you to set the tone, which helps a guy like a Bertans and a Maxey get into their flow. You know, so you're the third ball handler that this team needs. That's how our offense is effective when we have all three ball handlers being effective.
Man, does it feel like Bogdanovich hit every shot?
It always feels like that.
That he shoots against us, man, like every shot. I'm like, I knew he was good. I'm like, man, this guy is like.
That's why I said to me, he's been their best player.
Yeah, he has. I think he.
I know he ain't leading the team, but I mean, he's more. His shots are more effective. Like his shots, you feel them. It's like somebody punching you in your chest.
Yep.
Every time he hits him, it's like, dang it, man.
Another one. Yep.
Yeah.
Todd says, you guys are right. Luka wasn't aggressive until late in the fourth, but also I think this was the most possessions I've seen where Luka doesn't touch the ball. Exactly, Todd.
Exactly. For whole first half, he was letting them guys operate. It's your world. I'm just trying to get back in it.
Yep, he was trying to fit back in.
Amount says Utah fans give the ball to the game ball to the ref. Yeah. Your boy Gucci Mane was out there, King. Yeah, he was out there tonight. Goodness. And Kane Fitzgerald. King, I think this one for you.
Johnny B, what's up? He says, please tell me your level of optimism and being calm. My blood pressure was high as hell watching this. You know what? I just got it recently, actually. I just got it this year. I feel like this team, I've sit through this game, even this game today. Did you sit through it and you felt like the Mavs were going to come back? Did you have that feeling against it? Well, like I was sitting there.
Especially in the second half, when they started the second half and Dallas went on that run and cut it down to like 4.
Yeah, right before the half when they started running, I was like, well, I even sent you the message, remember? And I said to you, well, I think Luka's seen the guys and tried to play the game. You know, he tried to fall back for a while now. I think he's about to take over. And he came right out, and the guys were happily just taking the game over. So it's just about the team. Like, I really believe in the team, Johnny. That's just the truth of the matter. Like, this isn't just a biased thing or just just because of the Mavs or whatever. Like, I really believe in this team this year. So every time I watch, I'm thinking we'll see in the end.
Mm-hmm. Johnny B says, Powell bogus for missing them free throws. I knew when I saw him sitting, then he was nervous and he rushed each shot. It looked like both of them kind of went in, went out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's different, man, when it's on the line. Now, look at Rudy. Remember, look how many free throws Rudy missed down the stretch. Following no phantom foul calls he was getting. So, yeah.
He said the Nets are down 0-3 to the Celtics. I bet not ever hear anybody say KD is better than Bron again. Yeah.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah. Hot take. KD has never been the best player in the NBA. Ever.
Listen.
Ever.
The only reason why people were saying that because they were just tired of it's kind of like the whole Luka effect.
Yep.
We've seen this too many times. Let's go ahead and throw this other player in here that's only done it for 2 minutes. He's the guy now. That's how it was with LeBron. Everybody got tired of LeBron being the guy. He's the best player. We're tired of hearing that. Let's give it to somebody else. KD now. Bro, KD beat him in the finals with a super duper stacked team. So
KD ain't beat them. Steph and them boys, that system beat them. KD was just plugged in there. I told you, KD the ultimate plug-in player. That's the thing about it. Like KD won it with them. KD's never been. I know we're going off Mavs topic right here, yeah, but KD's never been the best player in the league. I mean, he did what he did with Golden State, won his 2 championships with that stacked team. He left, haven't won a championship now in 4 years, and this transition from Bron now probably to Giannis. Like I think Giannis is a better player than KD. KD's never been the best player in the NBA. It is what it is. He doesn't affect the team enough, and that's just the truth. I'm sorry. I would debate anybody up and down about that.
And KD is also a player with better talent than LeBron has.
Better talent than Giannis has? Like he has. He's just he doesn't.
Any of those Cavalier teams, you can say at the time Westbrook was more of an impactful player than what Kyrie was when he played for OKC.
I'll ask you this, bro. So you just talking about OKC and all that stuff and like LeBron. So I'll say to you this: last year that Milwaukee team, which team so far this year, starting the season? We're talking about starting the season, not anybody getting injured during the season. Which team KD has been on so far that you wouldn't take over that Milwaukee team? That at the beginning of the season you wouldn't say, "I'm taking that team. That team going to be should be nice." Every team he's been on every year, just about except for back when he was a rookie and young guy, when they were Seattle, or first thing being
Green.
OKC. Yeah, but since that point, when they made it to the finals and then on, KD has been on every team he's been on. Just about, I would take as far as per talent over that Milwaukee Bucks team. that won last year.
Amen, bro. 1,000,000% agree with you, bro. Lot says, I wish Scott Foster was refereeing this one. At least I know the elbow from Rudy would have ejected him. Yeah, you right, bro. Scott Foster love ejecting cats. So yeah, you right.
Reggie, bro-in-law says sticking with the Mavs in 7. I don't think it's gonna be 7 though, Reggie.
I don't think it's gonna be 7. I think
I'm
Dallas.
not. I'm not scared to go play in Utah again. It's not like, oh, they got in Utah, we can't beat them in Utah. We take care of business at home. We're gonna put them in the ultimate pressure situation at home, meaning that if we win Game 5, they're 1 game away from losing. You're putting that much pressure on this Utah Jazz team. Get them out of here.
You giving Dallas the confidence to finally have an opportunity to get out the first round?
Yep, get him out of there.
Get him out of there. Johnny B says, I won't say his name, but if we had that other guy, he would have had more than 5 points tonight. You sure about that, Johnny?
Man, probably would have been on a bunch of points, Johnny, and messing the whole flow of the game up and causing a bunch of fast break runs on the other side with his bricks.
Do we not remember the second year we played the Clippers in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Do we need to go back to that?
I mean, unless he was making a bunch of threes because he ain't making no shots in there on Rudy.
Unless he was
the other guy making that.
Exactly. Unless he in the playoffs been looking like Jalen Brunson, I would have to disagree with that one. He probably looking the same way.
But again,
I remember him just sitting in the corner for a whole entire series.
But again, Johnny B, Spencer Dinwiddie's not the number 2. Spencer Dinwiddie is our number 3. That guy whose name you won't say was supposed to be our number 2.
As a matter of fact, I think right now Spencer is averaging more in this series than that other guy did against
last year.
So I'll still take Spencer over him.
And he gives you more probably assists and rebounds. Actually, that's crazy.
Exactly.
Todd says, glad to have a community I can vent after the loss. Thanks for helping me feel better, fella. No problem, Todd. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you need others when you're going through that. I know how it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought I wasn't gonna be no good for y'all tonight, man. My attitude after this game was just like, man, this whole game just brought me down. Like I said, I'm not saying we're gonna lose the series. I still say we're gonna win in 6. It's just the fact of just this game here and how we lost is why it kind of just brought my whole mood down a little bit. Nick said, whoever is guarding Mitchell next game should guard him the way Bogdan guarded Luka in Game 4. If the refs don't allow it, then I might just believe in the conspiracy theory. You know what? You're right. Because they had Bogdan out here looking like Kawhi Leonard out here. Yeah. Like he had them clamps. Just draping over people. They ain't called nothing. Like I said, it was a couple times he was up on Jalen and was bumping them, and Jalen was doing this going down the court. And this is like, so you're not going to call that. But you're calling ticky-tack fouls on Rudy in the paint, which causes our number 1 big guy to get in foul trouble, which takes him out the game, which limits us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Donovan Mitchell got banged up or something in this game a little bit. When he fell. Mm-hmm. After that point, I feel like he didn't do anything else until that last
he did
layup where he finally got the putback. He was looking to get rid of the ball. He wasn't even doing anything else. I felt like he might have got hurt a little bit or bumped up. So I don't know. You may not even have to do that because if he keeps playing like he played the second half in the fourth quarter of this game, if he is hurt, you won't have to worry about Donovan Mitchell.
Johnny B said, bruh, Bogey and Clarkson could not miss tonight. Yeah, but the thing is, Johnny, you get a good game from Clarkson, then you get a bad. Then you get a good, then you get a bad. That's just how he is. You know, he's like he's in that vein of the J.R. Smiths, man. You're going to have to get a good one or you get a bad one. So, I mean, tonight he was a good one. Now, at home, against us at home, watch you have another bad one. So.
Mount said, dang, bro. What them Jazz fans say? You getting Joker levels of vindictive,
bruh. Just the Joker. Not the Jokers. The Jazz fans are trash, man. They trash. Like I said, they say some of the most stupidest stuff I've ever heard in my life. Some of the most hateful, racist stuff I've ever seen in my life. You know, you've seen players say that they're one of the most like hateful, racist cities, all the cities that they go to. You know, not Boston's one of them. Utah's one of them. I've been to OKC. They're one of them. And I was in the crowd and I heard it. So yeah, that's why I can't stand them, Amount.
OKC, huh?
Yeah, OKC is bad, bro.
And then we always skip from.
Terry said because before the pandemic started, I was going to all the different away games, and I was one of the ones where Terry's like, "We're not going to that one again. We already marked it off the list. We good. We went to OKC. We're not going back again." It was so bad, bro.
And then where Skip Bayless from? I'm just saying. He always telling the story. If you want to veer off about his black,
yeah, which I don't believe that story.
Not even that. Ain't that a Manny? But I ain't going to. That's a different conversation.
If you really want to know about how Skip really is, go listen to Mike Fisher. He's gonna tell you the whole story. He knew Skip before he became famous.
I can believe
it. Will tell you the whole story about how he really is. So yeah. Nick says also, why is Royce O'Neal did not get fined at least?
Because we the Mavs.
Yep, because we the Mavs, Knicks. We the Mavs. Now, like I told Keem at the beginning of the video, if I find out that Jackson Hayes is getting fined or whatever for what he did, I can see why people say it's fixed. Because this guy had on 3 different occasions purposely went out and tried to injure this man to the point that he did get. Matter of fact, I don't know if you saw it tonight. Jalen's still rubbing his back.
I can believe it.
He did it twice. When I was sitting there watching that, that's when it kept clicking back with me. Like, yo, when is he gonna get something? He shouldn't even play in this game.
Did you feel like Royce O'Neal tried to clip Luka as well?
He probably did.
On this game where Luka like jumped up and looked at him and was like,
"Oh yeah."
Clipped him and he was like, "Whoa, you went in my leg or something." Like,
see what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's Royce O'Neal, dude.
If you don't nip it in the bud, King, you're enabling this person to keep doing it.
Put Marquise Chris in there now. Put Marquise Chris in there now just for a situation. True, even Bertans. Bertans is like he willing to drop somebody.
No, matter of fact, remember when Maxey did it? They called offensive foul on Maxey.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He tried to lay him out.
Reggie says, Mavs better without Luka. Yeah, okay. Luka needed this game to get back in rhythm with his team. We will be fine. Absolutely, Reggie.
Reggie, believe it or not, that's what people were saying. Yes, they had people online. Believe it or not, we're saying that we were better without Luka.
Yeah.
Never heard before in my life. Only us. Only us. Reggie says, King, thank you. KD never passed King James. Only Luka and Giannis have done that.
I'm gonna let Luka finish his resume in the playoffs, but I do believe you, obviously, because we do believe Luka is that dude. But obviously, Giannis, the best player in the league right now. If it isn't Luka, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. It just is what it is. I'm not going to disrespect the man. I'm not going to disrespect his hardware. I'm not going to
don't disrespect him like the media be doing.
Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect his championship. Like, it is what it is. I'm not disrespect his age. So,
King, this for you.
If Luka gets one chip, who would you think is better than him? If you mean like this year, Liz? If Luka gets a championship this year, in my opinion, I think he's the best player in the NBA. I already think he's skillfully the best player in the NBA. Just about getting the team around him to do it, to shut up the media and show the media and put everybody behind it as far as team success matters. But if he was a championship this year, like I think even the media would call him the best player in the world because his team wasn't projected to be.
Else to get hot. Like, hold on. It's not him anymore. It's this guy over here who can.
I don't think so, Ralph. As long as management does their job, when Luka wins a ring. So my thought is when Luka starts winning rings, I think Luka's going to be in the consideration, like always be up for rings when he starts to win rings. So if he wins one, I think he's basically going to be the Patrick Mahomes of the NBA.
Great comparison, bro. Great comparison. Ty says KD has arguably had the best, most talented teams of all time. Yeah, like I said, OKC, you played with Harden and Westbrook and Ibaka. When you went to Golden State, you already know who we played with in Golden State.
And Reggie Jackson.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then when he went to Brooklyn, y'all see what he's playing with now. You got Kyrie, and then you had James Harden. So yeah.
Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah. I really count them because they toward the end of their career.
I mean, LaMarcus was already last year before he retired.
Yeah. Ty also says KD was he probably repeated it. Oh, Johnny said this at me. He said, let's be fair. These Jazz aren't the Clippers defensively, not really close. Oh, no. They not. Nah. Nobody's saying that. Which is why a lot of people were saying that Utah is probably overrated when it comes to defense because the way they play is they bottle their defensive perimeter guys to Rudy.
I'm sorry.
They put all the pressure on Rudy to be the defensive anchor.
I was reading Johnny's next one already. I'm sorry, I'm ready to hear the
Oh, what do you say? Oh, go ahead.
He said Quinn Snyder looks like he gets drunk and beat his wife. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So here's my thing. I don't watch a bunch of Jazz games. I've never been a Utah Jazz fan. Like Karl Malone, John Stockton, my little brother liked them. I hated Utah.
That's Gerard's favorite player, John Stockton, growing up.
Well, John Stockton is one of the most underrated players.
Oh no, he is.
I think he's one of the most underrated point guards of all time. Like he's one of the point guards. If Chris Paul is called point guard, but I never liked Utah. But I've watched them recently, and they've talked about Quinn Snyder a lot. You know, because he came from the tree, championship tree, and that he just is a good coach and all of this. And I've really started watching him this year, and I'm like, this guy is the guy they call a good coach. And then I'm like, isn't he the guy that always fails then with the team? Hasn't how long has he been there? Has he been there since Gordon Hayward?
Yeah.
So yeah, why does he get as much praise as he gets? What does he do? He just sits on the sideline like he's lost.
The thing I think what it is, because let's be fair, if this was a bigger market, he'd be getting killed every year.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think it's because he's in Utah and he's keeping them relevant. Utah is not a big market, so they're just relevant, which is all that they can pretty much ask for. Because, they don't get a lot of free agents. They don't get a lot of, major trades that way. So they build their team up through the draft. So just for them to be relevant and to be in the mix every year, that's a win for them. That's why you see people talking about, oh, he can go coach the Lakers or whatever, or New York or whatever. And it's just like, okay, but like you just said, if y'all actually just sit and pay attention, bro, like he out here looking like the Western Conference version of Doc Rivers right now.
Yeah, he be lost.
Yeah.
When they asked him from the third quarter going to the fourth quarter what he can do, it sounded like he had no idea what he could do. He was just like, we just got to play and hopefully score more points than another team. And Lucas is out here cooking us. I was like, man, this guy, I don't know. I don't get it. But I guess he's a great coach.
It is what it is, King.
Yeah. Reggie says, would have been great to have Mitchell Robinson today. Would have been less fouls called against us. The fact that Rudy wasn't scoring against smaller players, the ref felt like he was getting fouled. Yeah, man. Mitchell Robinson will always be great for us. But I think Rel and even TGK touched on it. Maxi Kleber getting into foul trouble really is what sparked Rudy and him to have any type of game. Maxi was the guy that was taking their bigs out the game. He was the equalizer of this whole series. He was the guy before the series. We said, wow, we really need Maxi to come out of this. He's the X factor right now. He came out, he was the X factor, and he takes the guys out the game because they can't stop his shooting. So he even made a 3 again today, right? He made one today. So
yeah, before he got in super foul trouble. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I really think it's Maxi Kleber. He was the missing piece we needed to win the game today.
Johnny said the locked on Jazz guy David Locke is going to be paraded around like he won a chip tomorrow. Oh my God,
Johnny, you shouldn't even know that guy's name.
He trash, bro.
Nick says that the Jazz going to bring that energy by purposely hurting people. J. Kidd better respond and put Chris or Brown in there, or maybe even Boban. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Just let your guy Chris go out there and do his job, man. We know how Chris
and let Mark Cuban pay the fine.
Yeah, Chris got a record. We know how Marquise Chris worked. He did it to Luka before.
Hey, he did it against Phoenix.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mount says Utah just mad because Utah is a bad city. That's Dirk. Yeah. Told y'all, man, even Dirk know. Utah's trash, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nah.
Yeah. Nick says Dirk always destroyed the Jazz. Game winner at the game winner at the game winner.
That's why why I wanted to beat them in 5 too. I wanted Luka to have beat him in 5 like Dirk did.
Nah, beat him in 6, man. Beat him in Utah.
And last but not least, Lloyd was good, man. He said, not gonna lie, I thought Luka would take the last shot. It felt like it was a step up for him.
Set up for him. Yep, that's what I said.
I'm sorry. I said step up. Set up for him, yeah.
That's what I said. It was for him. It was his game. He was gonna come back and just cook him and just dominate, and then they doubled him.
Only thing is, even the guys who were doing the game were sitting there saying, you already know that they're gonna double Luka. This is before Dallas inbounded the ball. It's you already know they're gonna double Luka. That's what they did. They almost triple teamed him. So we already knew that was gonna happen. it was just the play that they called. I just was not cool with. Like you said, we had TGK on earlier, and he kind of mentioned the same thing. I just felt like you were only down by one. You could have got a. You didn't necessarily need a three. Just get a better attempt to score. You know, either thing, any way you would have scored, you would have won the game, a 2 or a 3.
Did they
But if
double
you were
them?
gonna do the 3, like we said, penetrate and you kick it out, you would have had Dodo in the corner wide open.
Did they double them all game? They didn't double Luka at all this game, did they?
I remember they
Other
had
than
to
the
lock
last
down
moment?
when Luke was in the
Yeah.
game.
Well, they were getting smoked at the beginning. I think maybe J Kidd thought he was foolish enough, Quinn, to play single coverage against Luka. I think this was like a filling out moment. This was the adjustment. Like, so J Kidd saw what he did. I think he thought that they were being fools and they were going to play thinking Bodan Bogdanovic could play Luka 1-on-1 and could just stop him.
You mean Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah, I guess. He was thinking he could do something he couldn't. But yeah, I just think it is what it is, man. I'm not.
Luka was cooking him, and he barely played today.
He was.
He wasn't even trying hard. He cooked him.
Man, some of them shots, some of the turnaround shots Luka be making, man.
Oh, you see that one little floater he did, like leaning towards the baseline, flying towards the baseline, and he did like a little sky hook.
Yeah, the little sky. He ran it and just kept his hand up.
Yeah, kept his hand up. I was like,
Howard was looking at him like, this is easy. I'm like, damn,
bro.
Luka. I'm like, boy, you're amazing. Like that.
I don't know how he do it, bro. I really don't know how he do it.
He held the hand up,
bro. He made it look easy, like he was doing a practice shot.
Bro, he's playing with them. He's playing with them. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. That's what I think everybody was saying. You could see Luka's playing with these boys. He was mad at his team for making mistakes and all because he knew he could just come up and score whenever he wanted to. This is easy. Like, that was the first game. That was Luka coming back, not being aggressive and getting an easy 30. Like, Luka should get 40 next game. Like, I'm dead serious. There's nobody on this team that can stop Luka Doncic. There's nobody on this team that can, like, close to stopping Luka Doncic.
I'm about to almost give you a guarantee that Luka's about to drop 40 in his next game.
That's how about 40.
And they're at home.
Yeah,
Luka's going to go out there. I think like one of the people who wrote in said he might go out there and get you a 40-point triple-double.
Yeah. Probably going to have 20 in the first quarter.
Yeah. It's going to probably be one of them games where he gets you 20 in the first quarter, bro.
Yep. I believe it.
And then last but not least,
that's
my baby out here. She out and about. I'm surprised you watching it, baby. I thought you was out there in them clubs and things.
Love.
He said, "What's up, Glow Gang? What's up, baby?" All right, ladies and Jim. What's up?
I was saying, what's up, Madam Real?
Oh, Madam Real, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna probably do it for us. We'd like to thank y'all for rocking with us on another edition of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production channel. I know it was a tough one, guys, and you know what's funny? I see the morale of the people in the group. Everybody's still like, "Oh, we got this." Now that's a whole lot different than it was after game one, which I'm glad to see it, man. Well, I think we all on the same boat here. Feel like Dallas is gonna win this series. I think nobody's wavered off of that. It's just like I said, for me, I was just mad that we couldn't just close it out Monday. I want that last game to be Monday, so that way Dallas get time to rest and all that stuff. So
before you finish, you see Stephen A. Smith, JJ Redick, and Jalen Rose all still say they think the Mavs gonna win the series.
Oh yeah, everybody still said they're gonna win the series.
None of them changed even with this game. So
nobody wavered. It's still gonna win the series.
Yep.
But with all that being said, listen, guys, if you're brand new to the show, brand new to the channel, if you enjoy all content Mavs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, and join the Glow Gang, Glow Nation. Also hit that notification bell so for whenever we drop a new video for you guys be the first to know when we drop it. So go ahead and join us, guys. Also, if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that like button. That'll help the algorithm. I see you guys, the likes are going up more and more with each video. We definitely appreciate that. And we also see more and more people who are subscribed to our channel say, "Hey, yo, I just found it, guys. Just came across you guys and I enjoy the content." And that's how they join the family. They join the Glow Nation. So we definitely appreciate that, guys. Your likes help us out a lot. Also, on Twitter, we're always active, guys. Follow us on Twitter here at We Talk Mavs. We've been active on there. Gonna probably drop a couple more polls here late in the future, so we'll let you guys know about that.
Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot at me.
So let's see what I missed it over here. What was going? Okay, this thing want to make it take its time. There you go. I'll say, oh, y'all add me on Facebook. I guess that's.
Bro, I
I
wasn't
guess
even
that's.
on Facebook, and I'm just in the group. I just go in
Yeah,
the Facebook group, Johnny B.
yeah.
As
I'm
far
not
as
on
that.
Facebook. I'm strictly Twitter, Johnny. I'm strictly Twitter.
Yeah, I keep
Um,
my Facebook one on there private. That's just family. I need my something to keep my life in case something happens.
for sure. But yeah, man. When's the next game? Monday at 8:30. So we'll be back
Yes.
here on Monday night, man, when Dallas plays for Game 5 against Utah in Dallas. So hopefully we come out of here with a dub. We'll have better I guess morale after that game, hopefully. So guys, listen. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Do all the things. Follow us on Twitter. It is your boys from We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs Production channel. I'm your boy Rail. I got my co-host King. We'll be back here on Monday night, same Mav time, same Mav channel. Catch you guys again here soon. Go Mavs.
Peace.
You see.